Hey, kindergarten. Yesterday we started writing and drawing about things that we know how to do, and we're going to choose one of the things we picked yesterday that will be our writing project for this week. Now, we will still get to do more how-to writing in the future. So if you have more than one idea that's a really great idea you want to write about, save it. We will certainly have more time. So I think of all of these, the simplest one, the easiest one that I could write about is cooking spaghetti. Driving a car is actually really complex. There's a lot of steps, and I'm going to try to fit all of my writing into 3 steps this week. So for today, I'm going to choose cooking spaghetti because I think it's got just a couple steps and it's something a lot of people could learn to do. So I'm going to put a little star next to it. You can put a star, you can put a circle around it, you can put a heart next to it. Pick the one that you want to do and show me on the page that that's the one you're choosing. And now we're going to turn the page. And on the back of that same page, I'm going to quickly think about what the steps are, and then we'll write step 1. So when I cook spaghetti, I put the water in the pot, and then I put the spaghetti in the pot, and then I eat it. Is that all the steps? No way. We need to actually heat it on the stove, right? It doesn't count as cooking if you just put dry noodles in a pot and then try to eat them. That's not cooking. So if I'm going to cook spaghetti, here's a quick little idea of what I'll do. So I have a pot like this, and I have to pour some water in there. So here's my little container of water. And then I also have to put it on the stove. My stove kind of looks like this. Stove. So there's water on the stove. And then I have to wait. It's important to wait because the water has to boil. So there's a quick little clock. Oops. I wrote step 1 and then step 3. I skipped a whole step. 1 and then 2. Step 2, I have my pot on the stove and the water is boiling. I know it's boiling because it's bubbling a lot. And so I'm going to write boil. And then I'm going to add spaghetti. So spaghetti, the kind I buy, comes in a box. And I'm going to stick it into there. Spaghetti. And then I need to wait again because spaghetti takes usually around 7 to 10 minutes to cook, depending on the type. And then I have to drain it. So this is the part that kids definitely shouldn't be doing alone because you have to pick up a big heavy pot of boiling water and you have to pour it over a strainer. So my strainer kind of looks like a bowl, and it has these like wires in it, and I put it in the sink, and then I have to pour my spaghetti pot into, where's my handle, into the strainer, excuse me. So I have to strain, and then I get to do the fun part, which is using a fork. That's okay, Miss Paul. Wasn't your best drawing of a fork, but that's all right. And I get to eat. Cool. So here are just some sketches, ideas of how my steps are going to go. Step 1, I put some water on the stove and I wait. Step 2, I add the spaghetti to boil it, and then I wait a little bit more. And step 3, I strain it and I get to eat it. So I would like you to find 3 steps that fit your project, whatever you are writing about, and quickly sketch them. Make sure this is something kind of small so that your steps aren't like 100 steps long. And it has to be something that you really know how to do and a kid can do. So don't tell me how to become Spider-Man, because I'm pretty sure if I don't know how to do it yet, you probably don't either. Don't tell me how to do something that's definitely for grown-ups, like let's see, how to drive a car. I hope that 5 and 6-year-olds don't yet know how to drive a car. Tell me something you know how to do. You can tell me how to do something at your home, how to do something about school, how to be a great friend, how to help somebody in your family, how to wrap a present, how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, something that you know how to do that's small that kids can do. Today, write 3 steps, not 7 steps, not 2 steps, not 100 steps. Write 3 steps. Make them kind of quick. Tomorrow we're going to elaborate on them and make them longer.